Hello and welcome to another update video about Dogecoin. Doge is also currently following here pretty much the script. Last update was that we're focusing on the downside against the 6.9 cent level, which was the golden ratio, a key resistance level for a wave 4, or a relevant level at least, for a wave 4 in a diagonal structure. So at the moment, in a beautiful way, Doge has broken the trend line here that we talked about in the last update to the downside. Quite a nice drop. Next target for the bears will be to take out this third wave swing low, which was made on the 17th of August at 5.6 cents. A break below 5.6 would send it down to 5.4 cents. And below that level, we can then complete this fifth wave of a third wave. Then we should get a bit of a corrective rally in a fourth wave and get another move down in a fifth wave. Pretty much the same micro count as we have it on the chain link chart at the moment, on the link chart. The important aspect to understand about this is that Doge is moving in a descending wedge pattern still. That potentially eventually can break to the upside, but it also indicates that we could get a few more iterations here, down and down in this wedge pattern. Could take a while, ideally, and that's still my ideal scenario. Ideally, Doge will form a lower low and at least get below 5 cents. I mean, the below 5 cent target has been my target for multiple months. I don't know, maybe even for a year, I can't remember. But I think from the moment onwards where we said, look, this move up here was only 3 waves and it failed to create a 5-wave rally. Yeah, okay, that was October, November, so it's not over a year. But I think when it failed to create 5 waves up, we said ideally it's now going to go below the 5 cent level. While it could have bottomed in an alternative wave count, it's highly unreliable, so I'd prefer to see a lower low. You might ask why, and the reason is simply that if we zoom out a little bit, you can see that every rally since the June 22 lows, every rally was just corrective. And that means it will have difficulties to really generate a breakout from here and to generate some kind of a 5-wave structure, some kind of a bull run, some kind of an impulse. You can't create an impulse from here because the first wave is 3 waves. So extremely difficult. And therefore we are still focused on the downside. Got a descending wedge pattern here within which it is moving in a very overlapping structure, so it looks like an ending diagonal. That's also why we've been counting it for a while, and I'm quite surprised that it works out so well, because honestly these diagonal structures, they always change, but this count hasn't changed for, well, I think months now. I think what you always have to expect, you always have to know your coins, right? And you have to know that sort of characteristic of a certain chart. This one here likes to rally when there are certain news events, but they often tend to rally only in corrective structures. These news events tend to generate only corrective rallies. You need to understand that. So you can suddenly get out of the blue a corrective rally, but it will take a lot to really make this chart, let's say, bullish from here, or give us a clue that something more bullish is playing out, because the structure is just not there. It's very difficult to do it from here. So it would be more likely, in my opinion, to finally get that new low done below 5 cents into our target range here. And the key is just to make a low below the June 22 low. And so far, looking at the main structure here, we have a wave 1, 2 done. The third wave is currently in the making, then a 4 and a 5. And then we can hopefully build a new impulse from there. Yeah, that's my update about Doge. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.